And we begin WCNC Charlotte at 6 with the steps towards recovery and relief. Thanks for sticking with us tonight. I'm Jane Monreal.
And I'm Nick Sertivant. The past 7 days have brought disaster, hardship, and pain to our neighbors in the high country. Thousands now scrambling to get the essentials: food, water, clothing, and medical supplies. The basics we use every day have been swept away for so many. However, as we speak, there are around-the-clock efforts to get them those crucial items to those that are impacted.
While the impact of the storm will be felt for years to come, the selflessness of those who are stepping up to help will also leave a lasting mark in the high country. And with that, tonight we start our team coverage from Watauga County with our own Austin Walker and photojournalist Kevin Wardlaw.
They met a man who has gone to great heights, literally, to help those still without power or water.
The floodwaters in downtown Boone, for the most part, have subsided, but there are still thousands in Watauga County that are in dire need of your help. There are groups right here working to make that happen, dropping off supplies like food, water, and medication. And for one man, he says he wanted to give his help any way he could. And when connection is key right now, he wanted to be easy to reach. So the way to find him, he says, just look up. Along Highway 421 heading into Boone.
We tried to make things public.
A campsite sits at the top of a hill.
If things were really bad, people could see us.
You can't miss it. And that was the point.
But we knew we could access this property and set up a base camp for all of our operations.
Jeff Flint lives on the coast, but spends a quarter of the year in Boone. He heard about the severity of the storm before it hit and brought him back to his days as a boat captain in the Bahamas.
You know, I've been homeless from hurricanes and dealt with many situations involving hurricanes.
Taking those experiences, knowing this mountain town would soon look like the island he lived on for 25 years. Heading up to camp, it was a mecca of supplies.
Wound up receiving 30,000 pounds, maybe 35,000 pounds of goods in 4 or 5 days, in which we've distributed all of except for about 3,000 pounds.
And with the help of friends, they've also saved many.
We had our guys here, Mikey and Dave, doing late night oxygen drops.
Recently, we had a hurricane called Dorian.
Javon Roberts was mentored by Flint on the islands, seeing the devastation of other storms.
We grew up with no power.
This one hits him close to home, which is why he traveled up to help.
And we've got stuff for you up on the hill here. We're going up on the hill. Jeff Flint, nice to meet you, sir. Yes, sir.
Connecting with people who simply drive by, spotting them. The campsite on the top of the hill.
Do you feel like he's got everything?
Easy to see. Again, there are groups across the state working to get that necessary supplies to those families impacted by Helene. We have a list on WCNC.com. In Boone, Austin Walker, WCNC Charlotte.